Chapter 2, Using Excel as Database. Inside the chapter, Database, using forms, sort and filter, using advanced filters, data validation, adding subtotal in database, pivot table. Database. Database is the collection of information in an organized manner. Information is stored in the form of tables. A table is the collection of rows and columns. Database contains any type of information like school record, student record, employee record, organization record, library record, or any kind of information can be stored in the form of tables. Users can organize the information, retrieve the information, update and sort the data whenever required. As we have read, the database stores the data in the form of tables. A table consists of fields and records. When we create table in Excel sheet, it also contains fields and records. Field refers to the column and record refers to the row in Excel. Example: field is a column which contains only one type of data. For example, in the above figure, name is the field which contains only names of the students. Record is the row which contains the information about only one person. For example, in the above figure, Priyanka has no interest in swimming, cricket, art and craft and football, but she likes to play badminton, music and other activities. Field name. A field is a single piece of data about one person or one thing. Many fields make up a record. A field is usually a single column within a multi-column table. It is good practice to give a field a sensible name. For example, a name such as 1234 is likely to be useless minus. It hardly helps someone understand what the field is for. On the other hand, a good descriptive field name is very helpful. For example, surname. You are likely to understand what this is for. Another poor practice to be avoided is the use of spaces within a field name. For example, mountain height. A space can lead to all kinds of confusion, especially when forming database queries. Avoid. There are two popular methods of avoiding spaces. Use capitals to form a compound word E. Use an underscore E punct G. Mountain height. Fact file. A database management system, DBMS, is a software package designed to define, manipulate, retrieve, and manage data in a database. Using form. When you enter the data in the form of table in the Excel sheet, you need to enter the data for each row one by one. In this way, you need to manage the lists where the information is arranged in the rows of the table. MS Excel 2019 provides you a special feature of form, which offers a simple way to deal with big data in rows. A form is just like any form which consists of various fields. You need to enter the data in the fields as you do in other forms. As it is an electronic form, you can enter data, modify it, and view one record at a time. It contains command buttons or other controls for performing various tasks. When the data is entered in a form, it is saved directly to the database. Creating forms 1. Firstly, create a table in Excel, as shown in the figure 2. Now, convert the column names into table. Select the table headings. Go to Insert, Table. 3. A Create Table dialog form opens. 4. Make sure that the My Table has headers checkbox is marked. Click OK button. 5. The column names are converted into table. 6. Now, to add form, Go to File Options. An Excel Options dialog box opens. 7. Click on Customize ribbon. 8. Click on the Choose Commands from drop-down list box and select commands not in the ribbon. 9. Click on Form option. 10. Click on New tab. Under New tab, select New group. 11. Click Add button. 12. A form will be added to a new tab in ribbon. 13. Click OK button. Adding a new record in a form. 1. Select fields names of a table. Click on New tab, Form. 2. A Sheet 1 dialog box opens. 3. Enter the values under each field name to create a record. 4. Click on New button. A new record will be created and added to the table in Excel. 5. You can move to previous or next record by clicking on the Find Prev or Find Next buttons accordingly. 6. Click on Close button to close the data form. In this way, you can create multiple records using forms and they will automatically be added in the table in Excel sheet. Searching a record. You can also find a record from the table by using some criteria. 1. Click on New tab, Form. 2. From the Sheet 1 dialog box, click on Criteria button. 3. Type the data in any field whose record you want to search. Say type Kuldeep Singh in emp name and press Enter key from the keyboard. It will display the information regarding Kuldeep Singh if the record exists. Otherwise, the first record of the table will be displayed. Deleting a record. You can also delete a particular record from the table by using Form. 1. Click on New tab, Form. 2. A Sheet 1 dialog box opens. 3. Click on Find Prev or Find Next to find the record you want to delete from the table. 4. When you get the desired record, click on Delete button. 5. A message box appears to confirm the deletion of a record. 6. Click OK button. Arranging data. To arrange the data in ascending or descending order. 1. Click on the drop-down arrow of the field name according to which you want to arrange the data. Example, Salary 2. From the drop-down list, select the required option. Example, Largest to smallest. 3. The data in the table will get arranged accordingly. Fact file. You can also add a form in Quick Access toolbar. From the Excel Options dialog box, select Quick Access toolbar. Click on Commands not in the ribbon from Choose Commands from list box. Choose Form. Click Add. Sort and filter. Sorting a data means to arrange the data either in ascending or descending order as it becomes easier to work with the arranged data. Sorting can be done on the basis of text like name, numbers like ID or roll no or dates. Filtering data means to see only those records which satisfy the given criteria. If you wish to see the records that satisfy a certain criteria and temporarily hide the remaining records, we use Filter Record feature. Sorting data. 1. Select the table which you want to sort. 2. Click on Data tab. 3. Select the Sort option under Sort and Filter group. 4. A Sort dialog box opens. 5. Click on Sort by drop-down list under Column option and select Column A. 6. Click on Sort on drop-down list, select Cell Values. 7. Click on Order drop-down list, select AZ8. Click OK button. 9. The data in the table will be arranged according to column A, that is imp_name. You can also arrange the data by more than one column. 1. Click on the Add Level button in Sort dialog box to add one more level of sorting. 2. When a new level appears below the first level, click on Then by drop-down list under Column option and select column B. 3. Click on Sort on drop-down list, select cell values. 4. Click on Order drop-down list, select largest to smallest. 5. Click OK button. Filtering data. 1. Select the table from which you want to retrieve the data. 2. Go to Data tab and select Filter option under Sort and Filter group. 3. You will observe that small arrows will be added in all the field names. 4. Now click on the arrow next to Salary field name. 5. Click on the Select All checkbox to uncheck it. 6. Now select the checkboxes of 80,000 and 76,007. Click OK button. It will filter the list and displays only those records that are satisfying the criteria, that is, whose salary is 80,000 and 76,000. Only those records will get displayed as shown in the figure. Do you know? You can also use the Sort and Filter option by clicking on the Home Editing group Sort and Filter option. Using advanced filters. Advanced filters can be used to apply the complex criteria to create the list of unique items, or to extract specific items to different locations, or to filter the data in multiple fields. 2 rules that should be followed before advanced filter. Header row must have a unique column heading. B. There should not be any blank row in a data set. Let us see how it works. 1. Add more than 2 blank rows above the range. These rows will be used for condition or criteria to be applied. Right-click on the row and select Insert Entire Row option. 2. Select the column headings, say E6. Copy the range by pressing Ctrl+C. 3. Click on cell E3 and paste the copied contents by pressing Ctrl+V. 4. Type the criteria under the column heading. For example, type 70,000 under Salary heading. 5. Type MBA under Qualification. 6. Select the data set. 7. Go to Data Sort and Filter, Advanced option. 8. An advanced filter dialog box opens. 9. Click on Copy to another location radio button. 10. List range will contain the selected range of data set. 11. Specify the criteria range as shown in the figure. 12. Specify the destination range in the Copy to option where the filtered rows will be copied. Say $E$15, $E$15. Click on the checkbox of Unique Records only to extract the unique records. 14. Click OK button. Data validation. User can enter any type of data in the cells of an Excel sheet, but you can restrict the entry of the data in a cell by allowing only a particular type of data to be entered in a cell and prevent it from invalid data being entered in a cell. This can be done by using Data Validation feature of MS Excel 2019. It allows you to do the following. Make a list of the entries that restricts the values allowed in a cell. Create a prompt message explaining the kind of data allowed in a cell. Create messages that appear when incorrect data has been entered. Set a range of numeric values that can be entered in a cell. Let's see how it works. 1. Select the range of cells E7, E12. 2. Go to Data tab, Data Tools group, Data Validation option. 3. A data validation dialog box opens. 4. In Setting tab, set the validation criteria by clicking on the drop-down arrow of Allow option. 5. Click on any value from the list, say whole number. 6. Click on the drop-down arrow of the Data option. 7. Select any option, say less than. 8. In the maximum text box, type 75,000. 9. Click on the Input Message tab. In Title, type Validation. In Message, type Enter a whole number less than 75,000. 10. Click on Error Alert tab. In the Error message, type Invalid Input. 11. Click OK button. 12. If you enter the data which does not match the data validation criteria, an error message will get displayed. Learn more. To freeze panes which will be visible when you scroll the window, select the rows or columns which you want to freeze. Go to View Windows Freeze Panes. To freeze first row, go to View Windows Freeze Top Row. To freeze first column, go to View Windows Freeze First Column. Using subtotal in database. Subtotal is another feature provided by Excel 2016, which is used to summarize the different groups of data and create an outline for your worksheets. Subtotal is used to calculate the sum of a set of numbers. This sum is then added to another calculated sum of set of numbers to get the grand total. Other than adding, it also allows you to group and summarize the data by using various other functions, sum, average, min, max, etc. An outline is created, with the help of which you can show or hide the details for each subtotal or view just a summary of the subtotals and grand totals. Let us see how it works. 1. Create a table in a worksheet as shown in the figure. 2. Select any cell in the data set. 3. Go to Data tab, Outline Group, Subtotal option. 4. A subtotal dialog box opens. Here, you need to specify 3 things. At each change in box, select the column containing the data you want to group by. Say area. In Use Function List box, select the function you want to apply to calculate the value. Say sum. In Add Subtotal to List box, select the checkbox of the column you want to subtotal, say Sales 5. Click on the Replace Current Subtotals option to deselect it. This option will override the existing subtotal if present. 6. You will see that the summary below Data checkbox is marked by default. Let it be marked because after calculation, it will place the total below the corresponding column. 7. Click OK button. You will get the subtotal and grand total of the sales for the area North and East as shown in the figure. Note: before using subtotal, sort the related column and make it sure that it does not contain any blank value. Tip: if the subtotals and grand total are not recalculated, set your workbook to automatically calculate formulas by clicking on File Options, Formulas Calculation Options, Workbook Calculation Automatic. Pivot Table. Pivot Table is a tool provided by Excel 2019, which is used to summarize and analyze the data in a spreadsheet. Steps to create a pivot table are: 1. Create a table of employee in Excel 2019 as shown in the figure. 2. Select the entire table. 3. Go to Insert Tables Group, Pivot Table option. 4. A Create Pivot Table dialog box opens. 5. Select a Table or Range Radio button is selected by default. 6. Table/Range box contains the range that you have selected. 7. In Choose Where You Want the Pivot Table report to be placed, New Worksheet Radio button is selected by default. 8. Click OK button. 9. A new worksheet will get opened with the layout of Pivot Table. You can also see the Pivot Table Fields task pane on the right side of the window. 10. Now choose the fields which you want to add. For example, select the checkboxes of Impel ID and Salary. 11. In Values, select the sum of salary and drag it into the row section. 12. Now to change the heading from row labels to Impel ID. First, deselect the Defer Layout Update checkbox, which is marked by default, to uncheck it. 13. Select the cell row labels and type the name Impel ID and your pivot table is ready. Recap Corner. Database is the collection of information in an organized manner. A table consists of fields and records. A form is just like any form which consists of various fields. You need to enter the data in the fields as you do in other forms. Sorting a data means to arrange the data either in ascending or descending order so that it becomes easier to work with the arranged data. Filter the data means to retrieve only those records which satisfy the given criteria. Advanced filters can be used to apply the complex criteria to create the list of unique items or to extract specific items to different locations or to filter the data in multiple fields. Using data validation, you can restrict the entry of the data in a cell by allowing only a particular type of data to be entered in a cell. Pivot table is a tool which is used to summarize and analyze the data in a spreadsheet.